So in 2023, I got a new sail, and what that had, it was a slightly different sail than the one I'd had previously. I bought it from Precision Sails, and it had a loose foot, and it also had the ability to have a Cunningham, so it had a hole or a connection for a Cunningham. The loose foot gave me more control of the outhaul, where the outhaul was really ineffective when it was fixed, when the foot was fixed. So basically I needed to add 2 more control lines. The first of those control lines was the Cunningham, and the second one was the outhaul. Now that gave me a couple of problems. Firstly, my deck, the way it's laid out, all the lines come back to the cockpit, and I wanted to do the same. So I wanted to try to run them all back to the cockpit. Now, in order to do that, I need to add deck organizers and clutches and lift up my C hood. So in this video, what we're going to do is we're basically going to add some deck organizers, add some clutches, and lift the C hood. So stay tuned and watch that happen. So the next job was to take off this this clutch mechanism. So basically you have to get inside, and there's screws. I use one of these, which really helps. And there's screws here, and at the back you have to sort of get to them. And once you got to them, they actually came out really easily. They did have some like glue on them like that. So they had a bit of like 4,000 on there, so I have to clean those up, but they came out really well. And then it was stuck down, right? So first I used a razor blade and went underneath it to try and cut around it, and then what I did is I put this inside there like that, and then I pulled and it lifted up. So that's how I got that off. All part of the deck lifting. So this whole thing's coming off once I get the traveller off. The whole thing's coming off, and then I'm putting new deck organizers on the other end, and swapping this for a 5, I think. So there's going to be 5 clutches here. ready for sticking down for the adhesive for 4000, 3M 4000. Just going to check whether these bolts need to be cut down or not, so I'm just going to screw this in until it starts. It's close. I think they do. They need cutting down, so this will be compressed. Take a 1/4 inch off these bolts. This line for the Cunningham. So here we go. Now earlier in the video you saw that I had a messenger line. Here's my messenger line. So now I'm going to tie into this. Now I can pull as much as I want. This clutch. Now, how do you do that? Well, it should be pretty straightforward. I'm just going to push it from this side and see if it comes through. We need to move that. The more flexible your line is, and this is 5/16, it's pretty flexible. to have it a little bit of a snag. So I just put this in, and this is in place and it's screwed in, and this is just using the 2 screws here to align where it goes. But you see the 4 holes I've just drilled. Problem is, 2 of them are not on the aluminium plate that's in the deck. So I'm gonna have to do something different. I don't know what yet. That's what it'll look like. Okay, so I'm trying to get to the back of the new clutches because it didn't go through the metal plate, and what I thought is I could add another one of these lights, add it over here. So I drilled a hole. It's slightly bigger than that one, but it's like I drilled a hole, and I'm going to put one of these lights in here, and as you can see through the deck there, right? So you can see the hole over there as well. So we've got access to the back. This one's a bit harder, but still it's not too bad. There they all are. So here it is in its splendor. All the stuff is in place and we're good to go. Okay, still filming. That's it. So no swearing. Just
no swearing, that's what the beep beep beeps are for. I'm not gonna swear, it's not my boat.
You were swearing before.
I was?
Yeah.
Today?
Yeah.
Really? I do it this way. I would caulk here, here, here. We put the screws through, we put that against here. Then when this is up on here, caulk around the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, we didn't want it in the hole. You can go bigger, farther around. Yeah, there you go. Because now what you just did is now you're going to get all on the damn holes.
Sorry.
Well, I don't want them on the ends because they're the nuts.
Yep, got it.
All right, now go around. You don't have to get close. Just come around the outside of it. last 3/4 open. It maybe even an inch, but the 3/4 have definitely got enough. So just put a bead and then you're gonna take your finger. What do you got to wipe your hands with?
Cloth with.
We'll put a bead on for now. We'll get it both sides ready before you wipe them. No, I just would want to wait quiet.
Yeah.
Well, no, you want all the way from here to back. Yeah. There you go. That's fine. Good. All right, let's get the.
Let's do the other side.
Now, of course, you're gonna have a real jam.
I got it.
Good.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Right. Oh, wait.
What? I was gonna say, what? Why am I way to up? Oh man. You know why? They're gonna shove up because of the radius. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, you got to get one end in.
Are you in?
They got to come.
Are you in?
No, not even close. They can't. It's not gonna go over until the bolts are gonna come up.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Because it's on a radius. I got one end. I got two ends. I got mine in.
These are in too.
Yeah, but because it's up, it's the angle's up. All right. Well, where's your screwdriver at?
All right, so I'm gonna tell you about a little trick that I did in order to actually put these washers back on, right? Because the screws come down to this point here, and a deep socket is good enough to actually put them on. But how do you get the washers on behind it? There is access here, so if you ever get to a position where you need stuff like this, what I did is I got some fender washers, and I actually took two of them and then hot glued them together. So just a dab of hot glue together, and then I hot glued them to a stick like this. And I put the stick in and I pushed it across to there, and then I put that up here, but I could see that it was in the right place, and I could guide it with my finger a little bit to put it onto the screw, and that was it. And if it's too long, it broke it up. And all that is like window shims, so they're very easy to break and they're easy to move around and they don't weigh anything. And then once you get it on and you get the nut on, you can basically just pull it off and then use it again. That's it.
Are we in the middle one? Is it working? I can't hear you. It's loud out here. I know. I'm messing with you. I know. Here we go again. Are you ready?
So one of the issues I have is that these two lines, the white one and the blue one here, that are on the upper two sheaths, are touching here, touching the surface. So I'm going to mark around them, and then I'm going to come in with the Dremel and just polish that area to try and give them a bit of space. Now this is quite a thick lip. It goes underneath and it's quite deep. So I'm just going to, I don't want to change it too much because it is structure for the whole thing, but I think I can get away with just putting a little arc in there and there. So I got my Sharpie. I'm just gonna like do an arc around the line like this. It might not go this big. You're gonna see what happens. I'm tempted to just sort of take out like an area like so. That seems okay. Seems like it's just enough space for it now. So I'm going to leave it like that. So this is the job done. The clutches are set up, the lines are set up here, the two extra ones are in. Obviously I don't have a sail on the boat right now, but if I did, they'd connect to what I want them to connect to. So it's pretty much a job done. So thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe, and I'd love to hear your comments. No swearing in the comments.